let's start with what attracted you to Flightline.
Well, David and Gordo, our bloodstock agent, we worked together for about 5 years, and when we got together in 2017, we said we're going to try to get really, really top-end horses. And I know David loved this horse, on the farm as a weanling and as a short yearling, and he showed up at Saratoga. And the first thing that David did is he took me over to the Lane's End consignment to show me a beautiful Tappet colt out of a Phipps family mare by the name of Feathered, and he was already named. And that colt was named Flightline.
Were you impressed with his debut?
Yes, I just said that the other day. As I look at his past performances, they're pretty stellar. I can't believe that we let him off at the 90 cents on the dollar. We knew he could really run. I guess we were all anxious and we weren't really worried about betting, but that could have been a very lucrative day, although it was the start of to date, a beautiful career.
What's your favorite Flightline race so far?
Probably I think a lot of us are the same. The Pacific Classic, as he turned down the backside, I thought Flavian had quite a bit of horse, but everybody was bunched up. So I said, this is going to be very interesting. And then when he widened and he just kind of surged, it only took him about 100 yards, and he went from being like a half length in front to like 6 or 7 in front. I said, man, this is really going to be fun. Then they got to the far turn, and I looked and I saw every other jock, and they were already pedaling. They were already smooching and really asking the horses. So I said, this is going to be a fun stretch run, and it was. You combine that with Trevor Denman's call, which I thought was one for the ages, and it's a memory. I was there with my family that I think we'll all agree that memory will be with us for our lifetime.
Talk about Flightline's chances against the rest of the Breeders' Cup field. Everybody's talking that this is Flightline's race, but
yeah, well, I think it is on paper, right? But we know, after being around the business for as long as we all have, that they have to run, and we are not downplaying the fact that every one of them is a Grade 1 winner, and every one of them has earned the right to run in the Breeders' Cup Classic. So when you look at the totality of that, they're just not going to give this thing to us on a silver platter. We're going to have to earn it, and quite frankly, I wouldn't want it any other way.
You could bring home a classic. What would that mean for you in West Point?
Well, we're part of it. Obviously, we're a public partnership, and as is Woodford. And I like the fact that we both we bring a lot of new people into the business. So look, would it be good for our business? Has Flightline been good for our business? Absolutely. I couldn't have scripted it any better, but I think more so, more people will be looking to get into partnerships, whether with us or with others in around the country. We know that there are a lot of partnerships now, and I love the fact that the key is just to bring as many people into our great game as possible. So with that, I think it's going to help, and I know that that's the most important aspect of the brilliance and the excellence that is Flightline.
You could maybe talk about the future of Flightline going forward, or is it just his future determined?
Well, I don't want to sound like Nick Saban and say that we're just thinking about Saturday, which we are. After Saturday, we're going to sit down as a partnership group on Sunday, and we're going to hammer some things out. But we really are. We're so excited to get this week and to have Saturday and the sunrise on Saturday morning that I can look anybody in the eye. We're truly not. That's kind of secondary. We'll think about that after the race, and I hope during our celebration. But as we just talked about, we're going to have to earn it on Saturday afternoon.
Anything you'd like to say about the Breeders' Cup being at Keeneland this year?
Yeah, so this is the third time, and we were lucky enough to have a small piece of Liam's map in the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile in 2015, and so there's a couple things. I'd say one is I can't believe that was already 7 years ago, but two, that was a thrill of a lifetime. And I think the electricity here in a town that's really in a city that's the heartbeat and the centerpiece of the thoroughbred industry around the world, I think there's something very, very special about that although you try, you don't have it at the other places. So I'm a big fan of the Breeders' Cup here in Lexington. I'm a big fan of Keeneland, and I'm a huge fan of the Breeders' Cup. Got a lot of people that work so hard, 12 months a year, and they're on stage, and these 2 days are their big days too. So it's a group effort, and you see this kind of operation, and you can only imagine the work and the effort and the planning and the strategy, right, that goes into it. And we get lucky because we're able to partake in the festivities while all the staff has to put it. So I send kudos to them, and I just hope it's a great 2 days of racing. Everybody's safe, and we have a lot of fun, and that if we're fortunate enough, we hold the Breeders' Cup Classic trophy above our heads on Saturday afternoon.
Appreciate you talking to us.
All right.
Terry, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And reaching out to you in the future